that the Heavenly Father didn't make us equal. Okay, we're not equal people. It's evident. It's evident we're not equal because if I move on the Edomite neighborhood block, that they'll move and then the property value devalues. But you can take another heathen outside of Esau, right? Edom, the so-called white man, says a Moabite, an Ishmaelite, they can move in that neighborhood and nothing will happen. They probably won't want them over there still, but still it won't be a degree if one of the people on the sign was more there, one of our people, an Israelite. Because they hate us that much. You see? They want to be like us, but they want our blessings, they want our covenant that the Most High made between Himself and us. They want that. They want our peculiarness, or peculiar traits, or peculiar. How do I say? They want our peculiar creativeness, our peculiar strength, our peculiar spiritualness. They want everything that we have, but they couldn't stand in our shoes. They won't want to stand in our shoes, right? So we are not equal. All right, the Most High clearly, it tell you in the book of Deuteronomy, 32nd chapter, that the Most High divided the nations. He gave all the nations their own inheritance, meaning land. Now, if He wanted us all to be on the same land and be one people, He wanted to have destroyed the Tower of Babel and all that. See? The Most High is a separatist. So, segregation is a good thing. Why is it a good thing? Because the Most High is for segregation. I mean, you see how when Jacob was integrated, how they became. So, there you go, man. The Most High is the ultimate separatist, man. No, He don't want all the sons of Adam to be together. All right? Let's prove that real quick. I'm going to go back to precepts. Most I ain't intent for us all to be together and be one people. If it was so, it would have been. If the Most High meant it to be so, it would have been. All right, period. This is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, and 54. It says, "And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we are." So yeah, of course we come from Adam. We stem from Adam, right? It said, "And the people also whom thou hast chosen." Yeah, because though we all may go back to Adam, the Most High separated us, right? So we all come from Adam, right? And then it says, also the people whom the Most High chosen. Which we know the chosen people is our people. The Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the Israelites. We're the children of Israel. We're the chosen, right? So, okay, wrong. Let's go to Deuteronomy 32, start part of it up. So I mentioned it, right? Deuteronomy 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations, plural, meaning all the 18 nations, right? When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, meaning land, it says, when He separated the sons of Adam, so He separated the sons of Adam. What is it saying in 2nd Esdras, the 6th chapter? Of Adam, right? Talking about Adam, of him come we all, right? So that's what everybody say. Oh, we all come from Adam. We all got good. No, bullshit, man. It's not so though. As far as us all being chosen, the Most High ain't chose all nations. Simply put, the Most High did not choose all nations. The Most High chose the nation of Israel. All right, Negro, Latino, Native American people. He chose us. He made us peculiar people. Not everyone. The Most High didn't make everyone peculiar. So we wouldn't dominate. If it was all the Lord's people, why He gave us all these special abilities? All right, the Most High Father gave us all these special abilities to do certain things. Who more special than the so-called Negroes? Who more special than the so-called Latinos and Native Americans? Who dominate everything? Hey, I gotta say this, good or bad? Good or bad? right? Does not these people dominate sports? Are these not the most spiritual people on earth? Even though they go off, a lot of them go off, right? Yes, we are these people, man. What people have been the most creative of things that are good for society? These people right here on the side, man. So-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, Israelites, man. That's a fact, man. The music you listen to, I don't care if it's classical music. Going into what guys like John Hyde or you got Beethoven, all them guys, man. They all Israelites, so-called black men. It's not Beethoven was not he called often or commonly a dark mulatto? Yeah, man. They refer to Beethoven as a dark mulatto all the time, especially his closest friends, which were Jakes, by the way, which were Israelites. See what I'm saying? That's something that you don't understand, man. Because I'm talking about you. The you I'm talking about is the Israelites out there that just bullshitting your lives away, man. This is a very important knowledge you need to be taking in and learning, man. All right, and then, you know, when you go into that history, a lot of things are hidden from you until you're able to go in that history and understand and know what you come from, who you come from, more important. So back to what I was saying, the Most High separated the sons of Adam. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. I'll give you Moabites your land, your Ammonites this land, the Ishmaelites this land, the Edomites gonna get this land, the Elamites gonna get this land, and so on and so forth, right? The Hamites gonna get this land, right? And then guess who got the best part of the land, right? Our people. Verse 9. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is allowed of his inheritance. Yeah, so Jacob, his name changed to Israel. He's the progenitor of us Israelites, man. Plain and simple. So I just debunked that old, we all come from Adam and we the same people. No, yeah, we all come from Adam, that's agreeable. But we're not the same people. Period. We're not the same people. Covenant was made Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the fathers of the promise. All right? Plain, man. It's not even up for debate, man. It is what it is, man. All right, so we drop that. So back to my original point, you guys out there call yourselves Israelites, but you don't know how to identify the Israelites. How you gonna be able to answer the questions that Israelites may have if they come up to you and ask certain questions? They say, well, who are Israelites? The black people are Israelites, the Negroes. Oh, it's deeper than that. And the Negroes want to make up 3 tribes. Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Okay? That's it. So my question is, well, who are the other 9 tribes? That's only 3 tribes. It's 12 tribes. Who are the other 9 tribes? What people are those? Okay? We need an answer. We need a plausible answer, man. We need an explanation. We need to break down an understanding of that. Because when I look at, I'm not going to talk about myself, even though I am a Northern Kingdom Israelite. But I came up in this world, I just briefly, I came up in this world, and I did the same shit that Southern Kingdom Israelites was doing. And I had the same ability as them as well. So you mean to tell me that we're heathen? In other words, that's basically, well, essentially what you're saying. Oh, the Latinos, them Israelites, them heathen. That's what you're saying, basically, man. Are you kidding me, man? The northern tribes of the nation of Israel went into the Syrian captivity. And then from the Syrian captivity, they left Assyria. They complained to the Heavenly Father. They wanted to leave Assyria, right? This is what the scriptures tell us. They came into a land where never mankind dwelt in. All right? A land where never mankind dwelt in was, back then, on them times, was known the known world. It's over there, right? But the unknown world, which land where never mankind dwelt in, was known as or you know them as the Americas today. So when the Edomites came over here, Conquistadors, Spaniards, the Edomites, right? The new Spaniards, new Englishmen, right? New Anglo-Saxons, right? They came over here and they encountered a people, which I've been speaking about this for the last few weeks, man. They had Hebrew translators. They had findings of Assyrian style Hebrew. See? The archaeologists have found Assyrian style Hebrew artifacts that dates pre-Esau coming over here. These are things that Esau found himself. They actually come on display. So why the hell would those of us that fathers are so-called Latino Native American, why would our ancestors have Assyrian style Hebrew? All right, you gotta make it make sense, man. Every study that they found about us pointed it back to what? That we're a Shemitic, not Semitic, but a Shemitic is the correct term, the correct word. That we're Shemitic people. So if you, basically by you acknowledging Negroes or Israelites, you know they're Shemitic, right? Well, we're the Shemitic nation that the Latino Native Americans come from. Where we come from, in other words. See? Where we come from. We just came out of the blue, huh? We just came out and they just found us speaking Assyrian Hebrew or writing in Assyrian style Hebrew all of a sudden. That's what you're saying, basically. Oh, it just happened. Oh, man. You guys are just full of shit, man. All right? This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, beginning at verse 1. And it reads, "Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Heavenly Father deceitfully." Yeah, man, because that's what you guys do, man. All right, you nigga pastors, you Latino slickhead pastors. That's all you do, man. You call yourselves preachers or pastors, but really you handling the word of the Most High Heavenly Father deceitfully, man. You're scattering the sheep. What the Lord say He gonna do to the sheep? Read Jeremiah the 23rd chapter, man. That's a serious thing, man. You're scaring the Lord's sheep. We're bringing the sheep together, and we've been scattered for so fucking long. Goddamn, man. Goddamn, been scattered for so long that Yahweh Shemel Shai is actually gathering His elect, right? Lord, when I'm a part of the elect, He's gathering us up, and you got guys like this guy, the individual I'm speaking about. I ain't gonna say their names or all that, except the ones you know, like William Bell and shit, Geno Jennings. You got guys like that, man, speaking against the gospel, man. Handling the word of the Most High deceitfully, man. But the scriptures say what? The deceived and the deceiver are His, man. What are the Most High's? A man's going to the Lord, so how then shall a man know his own way, man? All right? You guys are handling the words the Most High deceitful, and you want to fit your wicked narrative, man. Most High don't give a damn about your feelings, man. All right. So, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of the Most High. That's what we do. See? The truth of it, the Most High, Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, is making the truth manifest through his men, through his servants. Starting with the prophets and the teachers, and on down to us young brothers, man. Verse 3, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Yeah, man. If this gospel of the kingdom is hid to you Israelites out there, they call yourself want to know or learn, or you think you learning and think you know it, but you really being deceived. It's because you're lost. You haven't found the way. I ain't gonna say found a way, but you haven't found the way. And this is the way right here. This is the way right here. The straight gate. This is the straight gate for you Negro, Latino, and American Israelites, man. And then concerning this right here, what the elder apostles and on down to us young brothers like myself do, you ain't entering in the straight gate, man. You bullshit. You're leading the Lord's people straight, man. Our people have been laying straight enough, man. Like I said, man. We've been lost for so long, man. That's why Paul said, what then Israel had not obtained that which he's seeking for? But the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Because Paul knew through the Spirit that only the elect of the nation of Israel was going to be able to fully receive this gospel, man. It's true. The rest of our people are blinded, man. They're not going to come out the wicked ways that they was taught. They're not going to what's the word I'm looking for? They're not going to return, man. I'll just say that. They're not going to return, man. Only the elect is going to return to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Did not Yahweh Shai say, my sheep hear my voice? See? The gospel's hidden to you guys, man. Those of you that are Israelites, that think you have the truth. Continuing on, verse 3 says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not, at least the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shai, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. Yeah, man, the God of this world, man, Satan, man. The physical counterparts of Satan are the nation of Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. They're with their elites. The people that call themselves Israelis. Such a banking family on down, man, to the lowest Edomite, man. A lot of you don't want to even believe, because if Esau can't make it, you don't want to make it. To show you the fucking state of mind that our people are in, man. And sometimes it can be frustrating. Though you grow in patience, it still sometimes get to you, man. You just gotta sigh and shake your head and keep moving, man. Cause you got some of you jakes out there that's so full of shit that you even believe the only shit you've been taught, even though you know it, even though you can clearly see right through it. Well, we can, I'll say that. Those of us the true believers, we can see right through the bullshit that we've been taught, man. Easily, man. Because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai put the Spirit on us to understand, man. We're able to be able to receive the knowledge. We're able to receive the knowledge, man. But the rest of you guys, man, the rest of you guys out there, man, are just full of shit, man. Verse 5, for we preach not ourselves, but Yahweh Shai Mashiach, the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Yahweh Shai's sake. Hey, man, good news is that the so-called nigga Latino Native Americans, we're the Israelites. The Most High and your Father chose us to be that peculiar people. All right? His name is Yahweh again, right? His only begotten son, his name is Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. He's our Savior. He's our Redeemer. Shit, we the ones need to be redeemed or saved, man. Look at the oppression that we're in, man. The state of oppression that we're in, the state of being downtrodden, being one of all things, like one of the curses say, right? So we need to be saved. We need to be redeemed from this man that calls himself white. He's not white, he's red. All right? And he's the devil, man. He's a straight up devil, man, a slanderer, man, a deceiver. All right? And he looks to overthrow us, man. He's the one that covered the faces of the real judges of the earth, man. Which was us Israelites, man. Which is us Israelites, man. I mean, even with this Dreamland, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma documentary movie, that's showing you Israelites out there that, look, man, look what you come from. Or not look what you come from, but look what you're able to do. If you're on your own. Problem is, you don't want to be on your own. You want to remain right here in this goddamn hellhole, man. You want to stay right here in America where you get your asses kicked. You see your people being murdered before your eyes and shit. And you like this? You want to stay in this shit? That makes no sense, man. That makes no sense whatsoever. This is the book of Isaiah. Book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. Right, man. And that's our people, man. 2/3 of our people, they want to stay in this fucking oppression and perverseness, a perverse living, man, and state of mind. You want to remain on the bottom, man, because that's all we have in society. I don't give a fuck how much money you're able to make. You're not gonna make that much money. You're gonna make a certain amount of money, but guess what you gotta go through to get that, to have access to be able to obtain those funds or profits or sums of money, right? You gotta go do Esau, even the so-called white man. What he wants you to do? Some wicked, some satanic ritual. And that's not the way to go, man. You guys out there chasing this fucking dollar, this fiat currency, man. When you need to be chasing down men of the Lord and get an understanding from them. All right, and that's what Jay do, man. We're born into poverty. You see, you don't have shit coming up as a child. So you have this hunger or a thirst to want to get out of poverty, man, and to have riches. Even if it's just riches enough to sustain yourself. But you quickly see that you want to obtain such things because you realize that you're in such state of poverty that it gets to you. Why do you think it's so easy for Israelites that's in the entertainment world to sell out, man? They don't have no fucking morals. And anytime you're trying to stand up for something that has to do with moral, and have something to do with let's go in the word moral. Anytime you stand up for something that's right in this world, you're demonized, man. damn shit is that, man? Word, moral. Let's take the word moral. It says moral. It says associated with or characterized by right behavior. Oh man, if you speak out against being a homosexual, which is not a right act. Oh, you a bad person. You're an evil person. You're a hateful person. Well, you know, the word hate means to be passionately and utterly against something, right? We are against that shit, man. That's a fucking cancer, man. It's just like a cancer. And what cancer does? It spreads. I look at how they're quick to call this country a third world or second world country, right? And this first world country is this, right? The first world country is flooded with nothing but men laying with men, man. Women laying with women. You got men and women laying with beasts of the field. All kind of wicked shit going on in this place, man. See what I'm saying? And if you speak out against it, then you're an evil person, man. This is you know, it says associated with or concerning conduct or moral principles, good or bad. It says proper behavior of a person in society. And it make it to where Esau made it to where if you not going on with his wicked agenda of being a homosexual, now you're estranged. Now you're a person that doesn't fit within the society, man. But so be it. So be it, because you don't have to do what you see the vast majority of people do. Because you see a lot of men being homosexuals. You don't have to be a homosexual. That's not right. It's not right in action or in thinking. It's not okay, man. Like I said, it's a cancer. And what that shit does, it spreads to the little boys, man. And that's okay. It's not okay. We was made here to get with the women, all right? Or women, and put our seed in them. And lie with them carnally. All right, lying with the same sex is against the law of the Heavenly Father. All right? The Heavenly Father's against them. This whole community of that kind of lifestyle, man. All right? See, people, what you notice is, people quick to run to us and try to tell us we're going off, but we're not. But they want to send us to all the wickedness that goes on. The obvious shit that's against the scriptures. They won't even speak out against it, man. I was at work, and this Edomite lady, she just told me how her pastor, whatever, was getting upset because he noticed the last few years or so that more and more of that community, right, that are lying with the same sex, they're starting to populate their community, and he's against it. And I was like, shit, that's actually a good thing to be against that, man. It is, man. It's actually a good thing. You know? Because I don't know man, I don't know what he is, whatever, I don't know if he's Israelite or not, but he understands that that's a wicked thing, right? He understands it's a wicked thing to be into or to be doing, right? You don't allow the same sex, man. All right? That was a precept I want to grab real quick. Yeah, man. This is the world of immorality. Society is an immoral society, man. They don't do the right thing in the society. You're encouraged to do the wrong thing, evil thing, wicked things. That's how it goes, man. That's exactly how it goes. No one speaks up for righteousness outside of men and the Lord. All right, you got it where if you're they classify as a heterosexual, male or female, all right, you're weird now. I mean, the fact that you got it where so many you got so many things going into the breakdown of family. All right, having a family in this world. All right, the breakdown of the family structure is on most podcasts. Yeah, man, you know, you see that. I see it a lot. I see it when I'm at work. I listen to a podcast. Like, you know, I learned about the Fresh and Fit podcast through the Elder Apostles. I actually like their podcast, because a lot of shit they say, man, it's just on point, man. You know, they basically expose the bullshit that women be on in this world. And one thing I want to mention is he always tell the men to make sure that you're the prize, and it's true, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 8. It says, if thou seest the oppression of the poor